Hey everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at private variables, but one aspect of them that we probably didn't cover when we first introduced you to private variables. So just to give you an example here, here's the kid class. I gave them two private variables, and as expected when you have these private variables, when you're in some other program or runner and you try to change them, it gives you the red line. So here I've made kid number 2, so K2, and you can see here I'm trying to change their happy level, and the happy level has private access, so it can't be modified. So remember that this here was the access modifiers, right? Private, or we could have had public. But what we didn't fully explain before with public and private variables was exactly what private meant. Private just doesn't mean you can't access the object's variable. The actual definition given to you was that the private variable means it's private to the class. And so really the rule is that if you're not of the same class, you can't access the variable. Now you can see here my class is called true private. It is not the kid class, or it doesn't extend the kid class. It's just the true private class. So from the true private class, I cannot access a private variable from the kid class. But check out this example here. In my kid class code, I've made a variable or a method called makeFriendHappier, and you pass it in a kid, okay, for the argument. Now it takes the kid you gave it and it says, hey kid that you just passed in, your happy level should go up by 5. Notice here, I'm not changing the happy level of this kid running the code. I'm changing the happy level of the kid that was passed in. Now notice no red line. This is totally fine. A kid has come in and this happy level variable is private to the kid class, which means kid class objects are allowed to modify it. And so my kid running the code is going to be able to take this other kid and actually change the variable without error. So you'll see here in the runner, let's take out this line that we know is not good. I basically take kid Andrew, K1, and says make your friend happier, and I pass in K2, kid Ben. And so we should see Ben's 75 go up to 80, and that's the printout here. So when I give it a run here, oh, where's my run? There we go. And you'll see 75 goes up to 80, and everything's successful, right? No errors. So this is definitely something that a lot of students don't know about even up to the point of the AP exam, is that the definition of private. It's private to the class and instances of the class. It's not private to the object itself. Because of course the word private sort of makes it sound like, yeah, only the object itself can access its own variables. That's not what private meant. Okay, it's private to the class, and this is a prime example showing you a different object modifies another object of the same class as private variable. Okay. This one year was a question on the AP written exam, and a whole bunch of instructors and teachers and students were puzzled because the only way to solve the problem was basically to do something like this in the code, but most people thought they're breaking a rule, right? Well, I can't access happy level. It's private. You can't touch it. But you can. Same class. So that's your extra important private variable rule you may or may not known about. Hopefully if that comes up again, now you'll be an expert at it. Thanks.